So we have a guy by the name of Michael James Black, 65 years old. He was sentenced to 3 years probation on Thursday, according to the news. He threatened to harm a black teen who rode his bike near his house in Portland, Oregon. Now, Portland, Oregon has been a place you have a lot of white supremacists. So it's a last May, 14-year-old rode by his house in Grisham, Oregon. It's on his bike. According to Multnomah County District Attorney's Office, the boy had outpaced his friends he was traveling with and rode around what he thought was a public cul-de-sac. While waiting for them to catch up, Black, which is the white supremacist, was sitting in a lawn chair yelling at the boy for trespassing and calling him a racial slur. So that's why I called him a white supremacist. Anytime you use racial slurs, you are a white supremacist to me. You don't have to be in the Ku Klux Klan or alt-right. You use racial slurs, you're a white supremacist. So when the kid ignored him, he threatened to use deadly force. He said, "I'll blow your head off." He reportedly yelled and said when the white supremacist went inside his home, the boy fled because he was afraid the white supremacist would come back with a gun. He said the cul-de-sac had 2 no trespassing signs, but they were not visible from the road, according to the police. So they say when the police arrived, the white supremacist told them the boy walked onto his property and started an argument. Reported Pamplin Media last year. See how you white supremacists lie? They lie. I mean, let me tell you something. If a white supremacist is breathing, he's lying, or she's lying. Always remember that. That'll save your life. You say the teen rebutted this account and told the officers he never got off his bike. Now, the white supremacist is later charged with menacing and second-degree intimidation, which is considered a hate crime. They say he went to trial in February. He apologized after the teen's mother explained how the incident affected them. In addition to the probation, he's required to attend anger management or diversity sensitivity course, write an apology letter to the victim, and complete 150 hours of community service. It said the white supremacist is also barred from owning firearms. District Attorney stated this crime occurred because of the prejudicial and racial assumptions the white supremacists made because of the victim's race. Now, I think he should have got some jail time. The moment he's talking about, he wants to blow somebody's head off, that's terroristic threats. Why didn't that get thrown there? But you got to take what you get in this system because, when you are the complexion for the protection, you can get away with a whole lot of things. But, this guy here, like I said, it ain't nothing worse than an old devil. That's what I always say. Nothing worse than that. Well, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with, this guy, the white supremacist, threatening a 14-year-old. I mean, if this guy would have got his way, he'd have been another Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman all over again.